We are currently in the front yard with Dr. Afia Menke, and we are at your house for a very awesome reason, something I'm really excited about. But we're here to talk about WOWTA, where our wild things are. We're here to talk about that organization, how you got involved, and what this means for your community. So thank you, and welcome to Scan 365. So tell us a little bit about WOWTA.
WOWTA is a really exciting program. It's sponsored by the National Wildlife Federation, and it's to get more yards, backyards or front yards, certified for wildlife habitat sanctuary.
What's the benefit of getting a whole community certified? Or let's start with one house. What's the benefit of getting one house certified? And then how does it make the whole community better?
Let me start with how this all began. I left my practice for a sabbatical, and I was sitting there looking at the birds. And they were so cute, and they had so much personality. And I thought, I want to do more things to have more wildlife come in my yard, and I knew very little. So I learned more and more about it, and I was actually granted a cost share program with the King Conservation District to change over my backyard into a native habitat. And because of that, I came into contact with the Sustainable Shoreline Education Association, and I asked if I could help. And they said, you know, we really want to have a backyard wildlife habitat tour to support certification of backyard sanctuaries. So I said, okay, I'll take this mission on, and that's where I am today. I have a great group of women. We're all habitat stewards. We're all certified with that organization and are building sanctuaries. You know, it's really easy. You only need 4 things. You need to have water, just like you and me. So a little bird bath, or hey, if you're lucky to have a creek or a stream. But you can just put a dish out with water. That qualifies. We need to have food, just like we do. Birds need food, bees need food. That's simple. If you have a plant that grows pollen or berries, that qualifies. They need a place to get away from predators and kind of hide and kind of have some shelter, just like we do. So having some bushy or tall trees or small hedgerows or branch piles or rock piles, all those things make places for little critters to hide. And finally, they need a place to raise their young, so a birdhouse will qualify. So it's pretty simple to certify and become a backyard wildlife sanctuary.
So WOWTA, July 10th, is having a really big event. And that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. What's happening July 10th?
Oh, it is so exciting. I can hardly stand it. We have got a sustainable program to educate the public about wildlife habitat sanctuaries. There are 8 certified yards in this vicinity. So Shoreline has 14 neighborhoods, and there are 2 that are participating this year. We'll rotate it to other neighborhoods every year. And the reason we chose 2 areas was because we wanted to make it walkable, so the tour is not encouraging everyone to drive. In Hillwood, there are 5 residents, and in Echo Lake, there are 3. And each habitat has its own special things to offer. We've got one habitat that's an urban farm. We've got another one that's all about water and how to utilize water in a bog and a rain garden. We have one habitat that's a lot of tall trees, and well, how does that help habitat? What's involved with that? So every habitat has its own character. We chose these to give a broad demonstration. So we'll all start at Calvin Presbyterian Church at 10 o'clock on July 10th. We'll get a map and a description of the habitats, and we'll all go a-truckin' to these various sites. When we arrive at them, there will be many learning experiences so that we can share more education for everyone. And this year it's free. What can you ask for? This is a really great opportunity. We are using our land for wildlife, and we can create a whole corridor from Tukwila on up to Camino Island when every community becomes certified through a number of houses, churches, schools, business organizations. As they reach a certain number of points, they become a certified community.